Hello, hello. Gerald Allen Jr. here, St. Louis, Missouri. How are you this morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever part of the world you're in? Great to have you here. I actually just want to take a quick moment and tell you a little bit about me. I know you're curious. First off, the hair. It is mine. No, seriously. Seriously. I've been internet marketing for about 5.5 years, almost 6 years. I started out like everybody else on the grind, trying to find what works, trying to build a business, trying to make money to have a better life, basically to live the American dream. And I got to tell you, it was absolutely one of those things that drove me crazy. I got into this business, I got into that business, I got into this business, I got into that business, and quite frankly, I made pennies and nickels. I made a little bit here and there, just enough to get by, but not enough to really say I was financially free. So I always had to keep a job. In 2006, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, which I'm happy to say I have had not any issues with lately. So, and that's great. I've already decided that it is not going to play a factor in my everyday life. Though I am working to get it completely taken care of. It's something that I am working mentally towards, making sure that I understand that it does not bother me. It's not going to take a piece of me away with it, right? Anyway, so I got into network marketing right out of high school. Actually, sophomore year, I got into being an entrepreneur, helping people out, selling roses, glass roses from an infomercial that I saw on TV to kids in my school. Right? I made a pretty good profit off that, actually. I got involved in real estate, learning how to rehab homes in my sophomore year of high school. So I was all over the place, and I was trying to really learn how to become an entrepreneur. And I had always looked at what, could happen with working online and being online, but I never really got serious. I never really studied marketing, what it is, how to communicate with people, how to build a list, all these different things. I never really did that. What I focused on was just making money. Hey, I want a sale. I need a sale because I need to make money, right? So anyway, a few years down the road, when I get out of high school, like I said, I got diagnosed with this brain tumor in '06. Had my daughter in 2004, Jaylee. You guys, most of you have met her, and if you haven't met her, you will. She's fantastic. She is my why. The reason why I wake up every morning wanting to do what I do and love doing what I do is not just because of you. Granted, you play a major factor, right? Not just because of me, but because of that little girl, giving her the life she deserves, the life that she should live. And without the worry of, daddy stressed over money, mommy stressed over money, things like that. I don't want that for her, which is why I have worked so hard to get where I am now and where I'm going. It's amazing what a little bit of inspiration can do for you. So anyway, I had my daughter in 2004. I was actually still in high school. Okay. And one of the most amazing things about this is my senior year, got out of high school, did not go to college, folks. I was in real estate, okay? Job to job to job while in real estate. Learning how to manage property, learning how to do rehab, learning how to do this and that, trying to build something for myself and my family. We were young and we didn't have a lot of guidance. We had guidance, but we didn't have a lot of guidance. So there was a lot of things I had to learn on my own, as far as raising a child, being a great parent, being a great companion, trying to live a good life, it was pretty amazing. It was actually one of those things where you go through it and it changes you. I've always been the kind of person to want more than mediocrity, right? I've never been a big fan of mediocrity. And there's a reason for that. I grew up with a mediocre life, My parents, they worked hard. They did. They worked hard. There was issues, but they worked hard. And I didn't want that lifestyle, though. I didn't want the lifestyle of getting up every morning and going to work for somebody who could fire me in an instant. And I know this because my father went through these things. What drives me to be the best me for what I want to do is my little girl. but also my passion to help people, to change people, to teach people, to show people that life is a lot more than what you see. And I'm going to use this as an example in those four walls. So you know how you are trapped in a room, you know, or you're in your house, and technically it's four-sided, right? No matter what level you're on, it's four-sided. You have to see beyond those walls if you want success. And that's what I did. You know, a lot of people are talking about this email that was sent out about me called the Homeless Van Guy. That was me, right? In my car, staying at my friend's office, staying at my friend's place, all these other things. And I have built past that, and I'm still building something so amazing. But let me tell you something. I have been homeless many times, and I can tell you something that should stick. If my drive and passion and my fire to succeed is that great, to get myself out of that position, if you are not in a position like that, you should still have that same fire burning, right? There should be no reason why you're saying, hey, I can't do this. You're wrong. Find a mentor that's going to help you succeed in life. Okay, I had to find a mentor. In fact, I've got several mentors. You know, one I lean on more than others, but I do have several mentors. I struggled just like you. I didn't always have great hair like this, right? I wasn't, seriously, I wasn't always on the path to success because sometimes life got me down. And at the end of the day, you have got to build past that, okay? You've got to build past that. Listen, I am 28 years old. I just turned 28 in February this year, obviously. And I reflected back on my life. I take notes on things as much as I can. My daily activity, my daily routines, what I want to accomplish, what I want to succeed in, how I want to accomplish it. What can I do to help somebody else today? What can I do to further my business today? What can I do to make Gerald happy today? Okay? And here's the thing with that. Gerald is very easy to please. I'm the kind of guy where, listen, I don't need the fancy gadgets to make me happy. I have a couple, but I don't need the fancy gadgets to make me happy. What I like to see is people succeed. I like to live my day without the everyday stress, the grind of getting up and going to my 9 to 5, when I can stay home, work in front of my laptop, and get what I have to get done. Okay, that's what makes me happy. Spending time with my daughter, going to the park, playing baseball with her, playing basketball, whatever she loves to do, running around, just playing tag. We play a lot of tag, my daughter and I. We play a lot of tag, freeze tag. Her brother, and myself. We always do these things, you know. And the thing is, it's about living in the moment. And sometimes you have to do that. It's okay to prepare for the future. And we do this, right? In everyday life, we do this. We plan for the future. We're trying to build something great, magnificent. And we forget about living in the moment. These are moments, this time you will never get it back. Understand that. You know, and I've learned that through my years of trying to become this incredible entrepreneur. I spent so much time working. And granted, it was helping me build. Yes, it was. But it took away from my daughter. It took away from my family. It took away from my friends. And that took away from me. So I was stressed out because I was working all this time in front of my computer. I wasn't at a 9 to 5, but I was in front of my laptop, right? You know, I always kept a laptop. As homeless as I was, I always kept a laptop. If I didn't have a laptop, I worked from a phone, which I had help paying that bill for a while. I struggled. I know what you're going through. But let me tell you this. You got to learn to live in the moment as well. You got to be happy you're alive. Be happy that you're breathing. Be happy that you are trying to succeed, working for success, and that you're going to get there. But you got to live in the moment. And you can't let the people around you that are positive see that negativity, because it only breeds more negativity. Stay positive. Keep the people that are negative out of your life. Keep the people that are positive in your life. Let me tell you something. I struggled for the longest time with accepting who I was and how I wanted to succeed in life. I blamed so many other people. And when I got over that and I started realizing what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it and the person I wanted to be, I started saying, Gerald, you're the reason you're here. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Granted, people may have played a factor. Fine. But you are the reason you're here because you allowed those factors to affect you the way they did. Okay. So, I always tend to use what I'm doing in life, who I want to be in life, where I want to go in life, and I see how it affects other people, especially the ones closest to me, like my daughter. Okay, very important, very important. So anyway, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm seeing a lot of success lately, and it's probably because of the way I carry myself. It's the way that I build my business. Again, I have struggled. I've had the mindset of I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I can't do this, I don't deserve it. I hate myself, whatever the case may be. Listen, stop that right now. I'm telling you now, quit it. This is Gerald Allen Jr. talking to you, looking at me right now. Quit that. It's a load of crap. Change your mindset. Change the way you live. Change your mindset. Change the way you think. Change your mindset. Change the way you feel. Change your mindset. Change the success in your business. Change your mindset and you change you. And you attract people who will be a positive influence to you in everything you do. All right. I had to go through this. I had to go through changing my mindset and becoming a person that valued myself. I struggled just like you. My story is so deep. It would take 3 hours to tell you just the first portion that I can remember. Okay. And I don't want to talk about just what I've gone through. I want to talk about where I'm going, what has happened positively in my life. And the bottom line is I stood up for greatness. I believed in myself. I listened to positive influences like Will Smith, Ray Lewis, Jim Carrey, Oprah, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, some of the leaders that are on my team in my business like Lawrence Hasbrook, Tammy Morrison, Cheryl Ann, Lloyd Petrosino, Albie Costner, and there are so many others. These guys built me up. They helped me realize what I wanted. Some of the friends in my life that helped me out. Brian Robeson, okay? Great guy. We don't always see eye to eye, but he has always had my back, okay? Gary Evans. These people are in my circle and they're close to me, as friends. And I'm not going to mention a lot of family on here, but they know who they are. The thing is, guys, it's very, very simple. You have to want change. You have to believe in that change. Okay. And those who help lift you up, do not forsake them. Okay. I don't care what you're going through in life. I don't care what it is you're going through. Never take that negativity and use it to be aggressive to those who care about you. You will lose them. Okay. I know it's hard for you right now, but if I can do it, if I can get out of this hole I'm in, or I was in, if I can get out of being in the situations that I was put in, being in the situations that I allowed myself to get put in and put around, if I could get out of those situations the way I have, I am telling you, you can too, and you will. It's not just about business. It's not just about making money. It's also about changing your mindset, because no matter how much money you make, if you don't know how to live and enjoy that money and let it grow for you and let it take care of the things it's supposed to take care of, you're never going to be successful. So it starts with you believing in yourself, pushing yourself, working 15-hour days, giving it your all. You want to get out of that situation, you're going to work hard enough to get out of that situation. I did, and I work even harder now. Do what you got to do. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. Okay? Don't wait for somebody to hand you a golden nugget. Go out there and get the golden nugget. Go build something and build it the right way. Become a leader in whatever it is you want to do and do it. Tell yourself that you're not going to allow yourself to fail, and that's the end of it. No excuses. Write down your goals every day. Read something positive every day. Watch something positive every day. You may think it's tedious, but ask the most successful people what they do, offline and online. And they're going to tell you that they stay positive, that they don't allow the negativity to overcrowd their mind. Okay? They think about what they want as opposed to what they had. They think about where they're going as opposed to where they were. Okay? You got to do the same thing, because that's what I do. It's difficult at times, I promise you. Failure is something that no one wants to go through, but every time you fail, you're one step closer to success. Trust me, I was where you are. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter if you're homeless, if you live in a mansion right now, it doesn't matter who you are watching this video. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you don't keep that mindset high and positive and believe in yourself the way you should, how can anyone else do it for you? That's where I had to learn to believe in myself first, and then others will believe in me just as much. And that's exactly what happened. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. I know I kind of went off on a rampage there, but the bottom line is I really, ranting and raving, I suppose. I really want you to focus on what I've gone through, and I want you to be better than that. Don't go through the pitfalls that I went through of feeling the way I felt about myself. It's not a good feeling. I want you to focus on what's positive in your life, what's going to build you in your life, and not just in your business. Again, with family and friends, I want you to be happy a lot more. And trust me, these are things I still have to build on. I am still building on these things every day. Some days are better than others, but let me tell you something, I still build on it. You have to do the same thing, all right? You have to do the same thing. Don't quit because you think you've done enough. It's never enough. When you think you've done enough, go further. That's when you've done enough, right? When you've read 10 minutes, read 20. That's when you've done enough, all right? It's kind of like, I believe it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, did so many push-ups, right? Did, let's say 30 push-ups. He didn't start counting until he was tired. Then he started counting, right? That's when it matters most, okay? And I may have that wrong with the whole Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. I'm not really sure, but I remember hearing that. And the point is, when you're tired is when you should keep going. That's when you count, okay? Anyway, I'm out of here for the day. I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you check out all the information below this video. And I absolutely want to talk to you. If you are on my blog, okay, check out my blog. All right, if you're on here, because this video will be posted on my blog as well. If there's anything I can do to help you, my information is somewhere either below this video or on my blog, and you and I need to talk. I would gladly help you build yourself up. But it starts with you. And again, if this homeless van guy could do it, I guarantee you can. By the way, I've never owned a van, just so everyone knows. I don't know where the homeless van guy name came from, but I'll take it, okay? Anyway, have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you soon. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye-bye.